Hey friend, we're doing something a little bit different here on this channel for the holidays, for the Christmas season. We are going to be doing a few videos that follow the Advent calendar to kind of go into a painting/meditation series. You might know that I have just recently launched an online course called The Art Within. There's a lot of mindset work in the course. There's a lot of foundations work in the course. But one thing that I've found in my own personal experience as an artist is that the deeper that I go in mindfulness and even practicing meditation outside of painting, because I believe painting is a meditative practice. It's producing the same theta brainwaves as when you're in a deep flow or in a deep meditation. So I believe corresponding or connecting the two, meditation with painting, is a really beautiful exercise that we wanted to bring to you guys on this channel. The Christmas season, the holiday season can be a really busy, really chaotic time for everybody. And so I wanted to bring some peace, some meditative, just connection to your art practice, or even if you just want to watch these videos and kind of get into a meditative place without painting along, that is perfect too. So this is the beginning of our 4-part Advent series, which is going to be a meditative painting flow type of video. This first one is going to be focusing on hope. You can paint along, you can just meditate along, but I'm going to be giving a little bit of how-to stuff, tutorial stuff, weaved in between all the meditation, kind of guided meditation that I'm gonna be giving. We're gonna have 3 additional videos that follow the Advent calendar. So this one's hope, and then the next one will be peace, and then joy, and then love, which I believe is the true meaning of Christmas. The true meaning of this season is focusing back on the things that really matter to us, which is hope, peace, joy, and love, bringing people together. Even if you are feeling alone or lonely at this time, I hope that these videos really bring hope, really bring joy, peace, and love into your life and into your giving your life more meaning, more purpose, which I believe art in general, just having an art practice in general, can do all of those things. So without further ado, let's get started. So whether you are painting along or just listening to the guided meditation part, get comfortable in a seated position. And the supplies that I'm going to be using are a mottler brush, a flat wash brush, and I'm just brushing in some light pink wash for the sky. And as we get kind of situated and settled and ready to meditate on the word hope, I want you to just take a very, very deep and slow inhale through the nose and an exhale out through the mouth. And I'm continuing to guide this light wash down my paper all the way down, and starting to add in some cerulean sky blue, some green with sap green and cerulean sky blue, and just brushing that in. Doing something that is meditative, repetitive, allows you to find a deep place of relaxation and inner peace so that you can just kind of paint without effort. And so now that I have my light wash down, I'm going to go in and just brush in some of the trees with carbon black, dragon's blood, and some burnt umber. So using wet and wet technique, I'm just placing in these bursts of this dark brown color for some trees on the horizon. So as we meditate on the word hope, and especially during this time of year, as the year is coming to a close, if you're watching this at the time of this being posted, the year is coming to a close and we're beginning a new chapter. We're beginning a new year, a fresh, clean slate. I want you to think on something that you hope for in the coming year. Maybe you're hoping for a new job. Maybe you're hoping for some of the same that has already been occurring in your life. Maybe you're hoping for finding a partner. Whatever that may be, I want you to bring that to your mind's attention. So hope is something that isn't just being positive, isn't just thinking on positive things, but it's a word that also encapsulates our entire feeling, our emotions behind the word hope. which is believing and having faith in something that doesn't already exist. So I'm using my size 2 brush with water and striping in some of these tree trunks, which you can do now. And as you do so, take a really deep breath in and out, pulling yourself back into the state of your body so that you're not getting too tied up with what I'm doing on this video, too tied up in what your painting is looking like, but just getting more present with your body and more centered and focused on the word and the meaning of the word hope. So hope can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. It can mean having positivity, bringing positivity to your life, thinking on positive things. It can mean having faith or believing in something that isn't quite seen or visible yet, or longing for something new, something different, something to change. Whether that hope is to bring you out of your current circumstances or to just bring more of the same. Hope is something that we can all access by just going within our own minds, going within our own bodies. So now that I have my water streaks down for my trunks, I'm just using dry brush technique and some carbon black to brush in some of the hillside and bringing that along. And as you do this, if you're following along and painting with me, or maybe you're just listening for the guided meditation, I want you to picture yourself in this icy forest, this wintry icy forest. Not just painting it, but actually sitting there or walking and hearing the crunch of the snow under your boots, feeling the misty, snowy dewiness on your skin, and the heat of your breath coming out of your mouth as you walk through the icy air. And just like walking through a forest and how we can hope for maybe a house at the end of it to get warm, or a peak of sunshine to bless our skin with the heat of the sun, I want you to visualize yourself walking through this forest and thinking on what you're hoping for at the end of this dense, chilly, wintry forest. As you crunch your way footstep by footstep through this forest and brushing your size 2 brush through these tree trunks with a darker brown to accentuate the white, I want you to think on the past few months of your life, where it started in the beginning of this year. If you're listening or watching this video in December 2022, where did January 2022 begin for you? Were you just starting a new job, a new relationship, or maybe an old one came to an end? Are you in the same spot as you were this time last year? Wherever you began and wherever you are now, everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. And you have the power in your hands to shift your focus from that of maybe feeling hopeless or lacking in hope to beginning again, taking another step in the forest and changing your mindset from that of a lack of hope to filled with hope. Maybe that's goals for the new year, hopes and dreams for where you live, the relationships that you have, the career that you have. And whether you can control your circumstances and the environment that you're in or not, you can control your mindset. So I want you to breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth as I'm still accentuating and contrasting these branches and bringing them to life so you can bring oxygen into your lungs and expand your lungs. Your lungs are the only organ that you can physically control by expanding and contracting them. So take a really deep inhale through your nose, expanding the belly and the chest, holding at the top, and spilling all of the air out of your lungs through your mouth. And doing that 7 more times at your own pace, taking deep inhales through the nose and big exhales through the mouth. And while you do that, I'm loading up with some snow on my size 2 brush and sprinkling that on the painting to give it more of a snowfall vibe in the forest. Continue to inhale and exhale and bring yourself back into the present moment. And as you continue through your cycle of breath for 8 counts in and out, I want you to think back on what it is you're hoping for the new year. What it is you're hoping for in your life, your relationships, in your job. Maybe it's something even as simple as hoping to wake up 5 minutes earlier every morning and start a new habit, a new morning routine. Or maybe it's something as big as hoping for a new job, hoping for moving across the country, hoping for whatever that is. Allow yourself the permission to bring that to your mind and to meditate on it. Not just setting goals for the new year, but allowing yourself to really, really feel what your life would look like, what it would feel like if those hopes became a reality. Feel those emotions of happiness. Maybe it's health related and you'll feel emotions of gratitude and joy for not feeling sick anymore. Maybe it's feelings of contentment and peace. Whatever that word hope means to you in the coming months, in the coming year, whatever it looks like for you, I want you to picture that right now in your mind. Continue to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And actually visualize. The act of visualization and guided imagery is so helpful for creatives, so helpful for artists to continue to practice, whether they're painting or not. It can be through guided meditation or just even simply through daydreaming. But this is activating your imagination center, the center for your ideas, your creativity. Being able to paint from your imagination is so crucial. It's a very helpful skill to have as an artist. So I want you to go deep inside of your imagination and to pull through what your life would look like if what you're hoping for today actually became a reality tomorrow. As I'm going through and painting the white accents on these tree trunks and branches, because a lot of this is very mindless strokes, the same stroke over and over again. You can even visualize as you're painting and kind of let your mind take you somewhere. And as it's guided through what your hopes are and what your life would look like if those hopes became reality, allow yourself to go wherever it needs to go. Even if it feels too far out of reach, go there anyways. You can join me in painting some pine evergreen trees in the foreground of your painting, or you can continue just painting trees and snow, whatever you feel allows your mind to visualize and expand on this word hope. Take a deep, deep inhale through your nose and out through your mouth. And I want you to imagine yourself opening your eyes at the edge of this forest. And there's a little path with, at the end of this path, your dream house with your favorite people inside, maybe your favorite hobbies inside, whether that's reading or painting. Or maybe you can visualize something that you have been hoping for, waiting for you inside. Maybe that's a job offer. Maybe that's your dream partner, your best friend, whatever that is. However that ties in and relates to what it is you're hoping for the new year. I want you to picture that and coming to the edge of this forest and the end of this painting. It's amazing what our minds can do when we're playing and being creative and allowing our minds to be playful and creative. Giving ourselves this gift of imagination, of hope. No matter what the circumstances of our lives are currently, whether we can control them or not, we still have this amazing, beautiful gift of creativity, allowing ourselves to focus on hope and changing the way we think. To seal this practice, take a deep, deep inhale through your nose. And again, out through your mouth. Writing down in a journal or some sheet of paper after this as well, what it is you were focusing on today and what you're hoping for in the coming months in the new year. There you go. I hope that was, hope happened for you. I hope that was peaceful for you. I hope it gave you some sort of rest, maybe refocusing on the things that really matter during this chaotic, busy season. Gave you something to just hope for your future, for your present, and all of that in between. Thank you as always for watching these videos, for commenting. Let me know, because this is a new kind of twist that we're trying out on this channel. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed the guided meditation while I walked you through this painting. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you want to really take this even further, my course, The Art Within, has a lot of guided meditations in it. I have a meditation expert joining me in one of the interview lessons, and she talks about having a mind, body, and soul connection with your art. A breathwork guide also joins me as well, and we talk about 2-part pranayama breathing that will help unlock your creative expression center in your throat so that you're able to create your best work and really express yourself on paper or on canvas, as well as off paper and off canvas. And then there's obviously tons and tons of in-depth art and watercolor tutorials inside section 2 of the course that I don't cover anywhere, not on my YouTube, not on my Patreon, nowhere else. So if you want to go in depth with your art and create your best work, check out The Art Within. We'll link to it here. It's also jennarainey.com/the-art-within. I hope you check it out. It is a wonderful, absolutely transformational course, and we've had so many wonderful raving reviews from the hundreds and hundreds of students that we've already welcomed into the course. So I hope you check it out. I hope this was a fun little taste of that, and then we'll have more to come in this series. If you haven't checked it out already, make sure you check it out when it comes, and I'll see you in the next video.